No matter how much our intellectual minds know that we cannot control others' actions, that we cannot control the weather, we cannot control the law of nature, we cannot control other people's karmic packages. Nonetheless, no matter how much we intellectually know that, it hurts in our hearts so much when people promise us one thing and then betray us. And it doesn't seem to matter how much intellectually in our minds we know. Nonetheless, that pain, that sting in the heart is there. So first of all, have compassion for yourself. Don't feel less than. Don't feel like you've made some mistake. It's so easy for us in those moments to berate ourselves and to say, oh, we never should have trusted. We are stupid. We are fools. Shouldn't have trusted, shouldn't have believed, shouldn't have cared, shouldn't have loved. And then we become our own worst judge. Don't. To love another being, to trust another being is beautiful. It's what we have this very human heart for. There is a reason, and a beautiful reason, that no matter how many times we are betrayed, we keep trusting. That no matter how many people who cheat us or cheat on us, we keep trusting, we keep believing. This is not foolishness. This is beautiful, tender humanness. So have compassion for yourself and appreciate the fact that we are not put here on earth with our highest goal being not to get hurt, not to be betrayed, not to be cheated. Our highest goal, our highest purpose is to experience the presence of the divine within us. And one of the most beautiful manifestations of the divine is love. One of the most beautiful ways of experiencing the divine is through love. Bhakti yoga, the path of devotion, is one of the most core paths to God. But as we speak about so frequently, loving God doesn't always mean just I worship God in the form of Krishna or Ram or Shiva or Durga in our mandirs. Or depending on my different religion, I worship God in that name or that form. That's not all that it means. It means that I'm able to see the divine and to love the divine in the creation. And so loving another being is a form of loving God. We are meant to love. We are not meant to harden our hearts, to build walls between us and the world. It's like that beautiful saying that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. When you love, you know you're alive. So I'm deeply sorry that you were betrayed, that you were lied to, that someone who promised you something did not fulfill that promise. And find love again. The greatest lesson in all of this is not don't trust. The greatest lesson in all of this is to remember how beautiful it feels to love. And every time there is that pain, to realize that that pain is there to remind you of how good it felt to love. So when that sting comes, instead of thinking, oh yeah, I'll never trust again, I'll never love again, I can't trust. Let that sting be that which reminds you to love again. Because loving is actually experiencing our highest self. And it doesn't mean that we go from romantic relationship to romantic relationship. It may not even necessarily be another human being you love right away. Let it be a tree. Let it be the ocean. Let it be the river. Let it be a sunset. Let it be a beautiful animal. And when we move into loving humans, there's nothing that says the highest form of love is romantic love. In fact, the highest form of love is loving God. Sabse unchi prem sagai. Highest form of love is love of God. So whatever we are able to love, whomever we are able to love and to understand that we are loving God in them, that is the highest form of love. So love the trees, love the birds, love the sunsets, love the rivers that flow, love the ocean. Love your parents, love your grandparents, love your neighbors. Love anyone and everyone you can. Don't mistake in your mind romance for love. Find love wherever you can. And you may choose to re-enter a romantic relationship at some point in your life. Probably you will. It's in relationship, in the yoga of relationships, that people who are not with the dharma of sannyas, not with the dharma of renunciation, it's in that yoga of relationships that people learn so much and grow so much and blossom so much. But don't rush into it. There's no need to do that. But don't stop loving. Don't stop trusting. In this moment, allow your heart to love. Allow your heart to trust. And again, it may be starting small. But know that love is the nature of who you are. So you have to keep loving. And remember also that God never promised you, love me and you'll never be betrayed. Love me, you'll never be cheated. Love me, no one will ever break your heart. God never promised us that. What God promises us is love me. And as you move through the world, you will move through the world in a way that is anchored and grounded and connected, so that the ups and downs of the world don't impact you so much. And lastly, remember, you are the one in charge of your own heart. You are the one. Other people will do whatever they do. They will lie, they will cheat, they will betray. They will do whatever they're going to do. That's their karmic package. But don't let any of that steal your ability to love, your ability to trust, your ability to fulfill your dharma, which is loving.